Okay, hey YouTubers. So I just wanted to make this video because I'm never really up here and I just had a bone to pick with my creamy crack sisters. Okay? So this is what I want to get off my chest because it's really been bothering me, and if it's bothering me, then I know it bothers everybody that's out there that is natural like me. So here's the story. I go to church one Sunday, and I haven't been home in a while. But when I go to church, I've never worn out my hair ever. It's always been like braided or something or up. It's just never been down. So when I came to church, you know, it's like everybody was just giving me tons of compliments. Oh my God, your hair is so beautiful. You look like your mother. And blah 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 blah. Okay. So I understand that that is just like the thing to do because you haven't seen me with my hair out completely. And so I was just sitting there when church was over, and this lady, I was talking to another lady, and she was natural as well. And I was talking to her, and this other lady, obviously she is a creamy crack sister because no other natural haired woman would do this, the girl, whoever. She comes up behind me and she runs her hands through my hair like, oh my God, this is so beautiful, oh my God. And I just immediately like push pause for the cause, because you don't go running your hands in nobody's hair without their permission. That is mad rude and mad disrespectful. And the other natural haired lady that was standing up, and she was like, oh, I know she did not just do that. Oh no. Because we all know how much it takes, how much effort it goes into getting our hair into these perfect curls, or getting our hair into this nicely shaped afro, or whatever the style it is that we want. And we don't want people messing it up, especially when we're out in public. We're at home, it's another thing, and probably not even that, but out in public, it's just, your hair is just messed up, and you fix your hair so that it can look presentable when you go outside. So this lady runs her hands through my hair, and you see how my hair is like somewhat round right now. Okay, so she runs her hands through my head, and it goes like this. Boom. Look at my afro. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that right there? That looks mad disgusting, right? So I'm like immediately having to run to the bathroom because I'm like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. She just put her hands all in my hair, and I look like a plumb fool just running around with a lopsided fro. And nobody likes to look like that. So I'm like, I'm really sensitive about what goes into my hair, like the ingredients, and your hands is not one of the ingredients on that list that I want to be going into my hair, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure that everybody that's natural can attest to that as well. So my creamy crack sisters, here is the deal. You guys can look from afar and admire this natural beauty, but don't come up and touch it. Do not. Do not. Now I'm more cautious about that because it's happened to me twice. And one time I was caught off guard, but the other time I seen the hand coming, I was like, oh, what are you doing with that hand? Put it down and let's redirect it to your face or something, because it's not coming up in this region right here. But yeah, just note to the creamy crack sisters, in behalf of all of my natural haired beauties out there, keep your hands to yourself. It may seem very small to you guys, but it is such a big deal, especially for me. Like I'm very mindful, or I'm very cautious about how my hair looks when I go out. I want to look presentable. I mean, don't you want to keep your hair straight? To my creamy crack sisters, don't you want to keep your hair straight? We want to keep our hair looking like how it looks when we left the house, and it's already a big enough thing that we have to deal with humidity and rain and frizz and all this stuff. I understand you guys have to do it too with relaxed hair, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad. So just Guys, be mindful of that. Like, we don't want our hair walking around looking like this when we're in public. When it can be nice and presentable, and you know, if you guys want to keep friends, for my creamy crack sisters, if you guys want to keep friends, just keep your hands out of their hair. Admire from afar, or you can get up close, take a look. No touching. No touching. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that little segment, and I hope, to my creamy crack sisters, you learned a thing or two about how us natural haired sisters get down and how we roll. But I hope this was a lesson learned to some people, because it surely was a lesson learned for me. But thanks you guys. Toodles.